My name is Derrick Lewis. I work for Rapha. It's the best that we have. That's what it is, and the laser focus is on the details of brand, right? The little details that you find in the piece that make you even more excited that you bought it, and it says more about you as a rider and how you enjoy the sport. All the little stories and bits and pieces as a part of the products. So is it just that we're shooting for premium? No, we're shooting to make the best quality stuff possible. We let you tell your stories, but we don't ask you to earn the respect of the cycling community. Cycling has been known to have a high barrier to entry as a sport, so it's not unlike that record store clerk from High Fidelity, where you almost need to know more than that person does in order to earn the respect of a conversation. We make sure that when you walk in the door, the first question to the salesperson is not, "Can I help you buy this shirt?" or a slanted eye to ask, how much do you know? Are you really truly an enthusiast of the sport? It's a very open, warm reception of, how are you? Welcome. Are you here out of town? What brings you here today? Tell us about your last ride. Tell us about your favorite bike. And it allows even the tried and true old school professional that knows every detail of cycling culture and etiquette to have a great conversation with us as a brand. But it also encourages that new cyclist, the person that's been there for just 6-7 months, to say, "Oh yeah, I don't really consider myself a cyclist, but I did this ride." The budget was not that great, so it's not like it's not like we blew a lot of it, but no, it worked right from the beginning. It was natural. It was the story we needed to tell. It was the vision of this sport that we needed to show, and there was no other way to do it. There's no one else that we could grab onto and ride along with and say, this professional cyclist embodies the brand. We had to do it on our own. It's amazing how much our brand internally inside our company is so into cycling. We give out our employee recognition awards, are named after, and everything has to have a story, of course. Everything has to be relevant to cycling. So the employee recognition award is called the Eros Poli Award, and Eros Poli was a fantastical cyclist through the early 80s, and he was known for this undying courage and ability to suffer, and he was an independent spirit, and he would make rogue attacks in the race that people would throw their hands up and say, there's no hope in that effort that you're putting in, but he would do it with panache and courage. So we loved him as a character of the sport, and so when we recognize an employee that is doing an amazing job, it's because they've suffered at all costs, and we're an independent spirit. They work hard. So I guess a great story for us is the day when Eros Poli actually turned up at our office to give the employee award, who is probably in his 60s, and he was so honored to have found out that we had just randomly chosen his character, so to speak, as the name badge for our employee recognition award. It's one of my great things that Rapha does. It's a wonderful story.